Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a patron cast from myself. It's gonna be myself versus RAMSFAN here on 2000 Atmospheres. Top right, we're gonna have myself, the Protoss player, and the bottom left here, we're gonna have RAMSFAN. I figure it's gonna be the NFL Rams, but if there's another sports team or I don't know, a team Rams, let me know. Alright, man, so no proxies here for myself, no cannon rushing, no proxies from RAMSFAN either. And yeah, this is a patron cast, right? So myself is a patron of mine at patreon.com/FalconPaladin, which gives him the right to send me any replay once a month, and I'll cast it and put it on the main channel. Sprayed down a Terran logo. And are we going? Nope, just scouting around with the SCV, Gateway, Cybercore, Barracks. Oh, no, RAMSFAN, that is not a good idea. You do not pull all of your workers off to kill a single probe. Ugh. All right, man. That was pretty bad, but we'll have to see if that sets him back. One Rex expand timing. Gateway Cybercore expand timing here from myself. And this Reaper is on a journey. This Reaper's name is Bollywood. Emperor Mengs decided he was in the mood for something exotic and looked up space Bollywood movies. He watched in confusion as casual feats of superhuman ability, the melodrama, and the musical numbers and otherwise serious films. He had two options: to either accept he lacked the cultural context to appreciate the films, or send all the Reapers to the Reaper program out of pure spite. I'll let you choose which one it was. Did he... He died while I was reading, didn't he? Did Adept kill? You didn't die to workers, did ya? Did ya? Oh, gosh. Zap, zap, zap. Yeah, same story here, though. Not ideal to do it that way. Oh, man. Do I just... Hit. Sits here, hit. Wow, he does. I know you guys saw that 3 times. I'm sorry. Third base coming in from myself now. All right. Factory just about done here from RAMSFAN. Ooh, and going, interestingly enough, going for a starport here. Marines knocking down their own unbuildable rocks. And so far, just kind of everybody's doing the macro styles right now, aren't they? Kind of seems to be the plan at the moment. All right, so RAMSFAN, I really need you to make another barracks, bud. You're floating about 400 minerals. Oh my gosh, you're just getting a third CC? Dude, what if, like, I don't know, 4 zealots show up? Do you just die to this? My goodness, there's only an adept out for myself, so okay, it's going to work out for you, my buddy. It's going to work out just fine. And resonating glaives. I haven't seen a resonating glaives attempt in a PvZ in some time. But apparently that's what we're doing. More and more adepts coming in. A third base with resonating glaives. Usually resonating glaives indicates some kind of an all-in, right? So having a third base with resonating glaives is a little bit weird. Look at this scout. He didn't mean to scout that, I don't think. Yeah. He's like, oh, there's a third base. That's bad for me. Let's just set up here and try to deny all of the mining at the natural base 100%. Okay, bad. That Liberator casually has 11 kills. No big deal, and is actually going to escape, Oh, okay, all right. Myself had a nice worker. Oh, set up to die. Nice worker lead. It's gone now. Entirely 100%. Kaputski now. There you go. Extra barracks here from RAMSFAN. Loving it. Marines, Marauders. Medivacs has got a reactor on the starport. This is going to be very, very hard for the Protoss to handle unless he has splash damage, which he doesn't. He has a resonating glaive adepts. So armor value is 22 to 10 right now in favor of the Protoss. Myself's looking good that way. RAMSFAN throwing up a million supply depots all at the same time because he got supply blocked. Never wants that to happen ever again. Myself cruising in. Got his Stalkers, got his Adepts, got his Resonating Glaives, working on +1 attack. Is there a third base to kill? No. So, alright, Protoss says, that's cool. I've got 3 bases. I have fewer workers than my opponent does. I don't know that, but I can probably guess based on how many probes have died today, which is 13. Oof, brutal. Brutal play there for sure. Double engineering bay, working on dem upgrades. There we go. we go. Did we not? We don't. Gameplay. Yeah. I don't know why that was turned off. It really shouldn't be. Anyway, concussive shell on the way. Stim coming in from the Terran player. His +1 is going to finish as well. Having a bunker would be really useful here, but you know, are you going to finish that shade? Okay, myself finishes the shade. Taking tank fire from that corner tank right there. That's nice. Kill as many SCVs. Get revenge. Get revenge, sisters, for the death of all the probes. Just a couple of minutes ago in this game. Good in. Oh, wow. And then just blitzes them there. Army value 25-8 right now. Myself just lost 9 adepts in exchange for like 4 Marines. That's not good trades at all. Come on, RAMSFAN. Get in there. Kill these stalkers. What are you doing? Are you just going to let these stalkers sit back here and murderize everything? Apparently, yeah. That's what we're doing. What are you? Why? RAMSFAN, dude. What is this happening right now? Quick. Workers have been used to kill many units in this game, and they will continue to do so, apparently, as these stalkers are going to die to SCVs, probably. Actually, okay, one of the stalkers dies. SCVs are pretty good fighters against stalkers, it turns out. Oh, a siege tank showed up to kill it. Dude, that stalker's got 6 kills. All right, so third base dies from myself. It is 23 probes down and 21 SCVs down. It's an absolute work apocalypse here. Oh, bringing the medevacs in to heal up the boys that have stemmed themselves into oblivion. I like it, dude. It's 28-22 army supply. Again, utter lack of splash damage for myself. He just got a Templar Archives. So he might start researching Storm. I don't know, maybe Archons? Maybe Archons, topping off all the Marines that stemmed themselves. Oh, then re-stemmed. Let's go. RAMSFAN sitting on 800 minerals and 800 gas. So, all right, slow Zealots, man. Zealot dead. Okay, maybe over-stutter stepping a little bit here, but that's okay. It's all right. Okay, so Zealot Adept army here. And the Zealots don't have charge, but they're working on it. And Storm's on the way. Can myself survive long enough to get Storm out? Probably. Would be my guess. And, yeah, I honestly think... Stutter step. Yeah, Zealots dying. Marines are taking hits, though. Where's your reinforcements, RAMSFAN? Bring a tank up. Set it here. I know you have a tank. You have 2 tanks. Bring them up to the front and have them shell while your Marines do work. Okay. So RAMSFAN, if he had any concept of reinforcements, he probably would have won the game right there, right? He brings his 2 tanks up. He sets them right here. He's got about 10 or 12 Marines firing away. He sends more Marines up that he's been making this whole time instead of not making this whole time. Floating 2,000 minerals and 1,100 gas at the moment. Yo. So myself gets knocked down to 2 bases. He's playing pretty defensively right now, understandably so. He's got an Immortal out. Ooh, and a War Prism just popped. He's got Storm finishing up soon. He's not Chrono Boost doing it, but that's okay. I think it'll be ready when he needs it. RAMSFAN's going to take a 3rd base in a bit of an odd position. We'll see if myself can find that. Being able to find a sneaky 3rd base from your opponent is very nice. It's a good feeling. SCV is going to transfer all the way over there. It's 46-42 workers, man. Absolutely insane. Production tab, yay! RAMSFAN's making stuff. I mean, no attacking units, but upgrades are good. And more command centers? Dude, what? Build things out of your barracks, you crazy person. This is where myself says, phew, the Terran doesn't have a 3rd base. What he doesn't know is this is happening. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boys, these are all boisterous. Okay, see, there you go. At least he got siege tanks defending. Dude, Bill. Okay, Marine Marauder production has restarted. Thank goodness for RAMSFAN here. Again, he could have won that game with the concept of reinforcements, but he didn't do it. And now myself's given a chance to get back into this thing. It's expanding while he's attacking. Beautiful, smart stuff. War Prism's going to try to get a Storm Drop here at the natural base. I love that play. There's no turrets here. There's really no anti-air whatsoever. Myself's up 52-42 army supply. Decides, nah. You know what? I've got 3 bases. My opponent's only on 2. I think we're fine. He's wrong, of course. He doesn't know about this 3rd base. Oh, wait. He does know about this 3rd base. He sees it now. Oh, beautiful. So he's like, oh, man. I didn't know about it. All right, well, you've got 2 extra command centers here, RAMSFAN. What's your plan now? What are you going to do now, big boy? Making 10 Marines at a time, 3 Marauders at a time. I'm liking it. It's got 2-2 kicking in. Myself is on +1 attack. Excellent. No further upgrades are coming, though, and I'm worried about that. But who needs upgrades when you're making 9 charge lots at a time? I mean, he's getting shield upgrades. That's fine. That's totally fine. 3rd base for myself is up. He probably needs to do a bit of a transferuni From the main base, yeah, 15 out of 8 available slots there in the main. You're making tons of turrets over here. Why are there no turrets at your natural base? Do you not want to protect that as well? Yeah, I don't know about this, man. Siege tanks, planetary fortress, and a million missile turrets. This is going to be really hard for Protoss to break. Really hard, unless he has immortals, I guess. Myself is just so passive right now. Come on, get in there. Transformation servos, really? For what, RAMSFAN? I don't know. High-sec auto tracking, building armor, air weapons, tank. Okay, now he's just pumping army real fast. Myself's making archons. Some really good storms would be excellent. Oh, did you turn some of his high Templar into archons? Yes. Yes. War Prism dead. That kind of hurts. There it is. There's your storm. Ah, eats it. Eats it and then kind of goes back through and eats more of it. Medivacs, heal up. Get more medevacs. There you go. Everybody's out of the red now, baby. Production tab still happening. Myself's third base. You could probably get a fourth base at this stage. RAMSFAN pulled back, right? If your enemy pulls back defensively, expand. You got the money for it. You got 900 minerals. Let's go. Let's make that happen. More and more zealots cruising out here as well. All right, all right. Army value 93 to 90. Zealots just kind of wandering in. Some really good stutter step continually, though. That was actually the name of the replay was Terran has really nice stutter step. So I've been paying attention to that, and you're not wrong, myself. It's a really nice stutter step. The rest of his game struggling a bit. Ooh, I like the siege tanks. Yeah, the 2 siege tanks just kind of, getting hits off. Don't come back into siege tank range. Goodness gracious me. Medevacs keep healing up. He can't storm forever. Actually, he can storm forever. Protoss has been scientifically proven to be able to storm forever. He's retreating for now. There you go. There's your fourth base, 12 o'clock. It was the third. He's retaking it. That's fantastic. RAMSFAN should probably expand now to Drilling Claws on the way from RAMSFAN. He's just getting all of the upgrades he got. Again, he's getting Drilling Claws for Widow Mines that don't exist. He got Transformation Servos for, like, Hellions and Thors that don't exist, I guess. Like, none of this stuff benefits from that. He's just, upgrades are good. I'm getting upgrades. He's, okay, all right. Gonna expand down that way. Did he float a command center all the way? Oh, no, he's building it. Is he floating another one all the way over here? Seems like he's thinking about it. Where is it? Must find command center that's landing over here. Down here? Is it? Why does it show there's something landing there if there's nothing floating for you? I don't understand. This is freaking me out. Oh, maybe that's him. Oh, that's him building another one. So, okay, that's what it is. He's building this command center. Then he's going to build this command center. That's where that came from. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so Archon and he's stutter stepping. The storms, man. Without these storms, RAMSFAN crushes everything here. With the storms, myself does great. Feedbacks, I don't know about. How many more storms do you have? At least a couple more. At least a couple more. Stimming in, trying to pick some units off here. Does he have concussive shells? I think he does. He does have concussive shell. Another base on the way for myself on the top side. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. What are we looking at here? By way of trying to take this space. So RAMSFAN sort of kind of expanding like a crazy person a little bit. He hasn't taken the 6 o'clock, which I find very odd. He still has a command center sitting here that he could just float over to this 6 o'clock, or the, yeah, 6 o'clock and be fine. Don't understand why he's not. Sometimes these lower level games can be a little confusing to the people who are casting them, and probably the people who are watching as well. But you know, StarCraft is beautiful because everybody plays it a little bit differently, right? Everybody, and nobody plays perfect games either. So RAMSFAN's not playing a perfect game. Myself isn't playing a perfect game either. Blink, there you go. Armor upgrades, +3 attacks on the way for myself now. Loving that. So Adept Zealot High Templar is the play. Yeah, I kind of feel like showing up here with, like, I don't know, 5 siege tanks and protecting them, obviously protecting them with the Marines and the Marauders so the Zealots don't just kill them all. But yeah, I think that handles the Adepts and the High Templar very, very well. Air weapons level 2 coming in for the, again, nothing that shoots from the air. We've only made one Liberator today, and it's dead. There might have been a second Liberator. I don't know. He's getting Infernal Pre-Igniter. He doesn't have any Hellions. RAMSFAN is either just kind of messing around here. He's got to be. His macro is too good otherwise. Like, no lower level player is going to have this many bases and 50 total workers. He's overbuilding missile turrets. There are indications that he's kind of new, but he can't be that new. He's got a big old Marine Marauder medevac army. He knows how to stutter step. I don't know. Maybe he came from the campaign. Maybe he's not that new to StarCraft. He's played a lot of campaign games, but maybe he's just new to the latter? Would that explain what's going on here? I do love the extended thermal lands for the Colossus that don't exist yet. But I like the plan. I like the plan anyway. I keep thinking there's an army down here because there is an OBS sitting right here, and it's red, and it's freaking me out every time. So we're going to speed it up, but both players are going to sit on their sides of the map and not engage whatsoever. Interesting. Fusion core and 3 starports being produced. Okay, so this is where RAMSFAN says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tech switch into battle cruisers. That works really well in the campaign. I mean, it really works well against this too, where there are only about 12 stalkers here. Not a huge number of stalkers at all. This is weird. I'm liking it. I'm liking weird PVTs. I really am. Oh, army heads up this way. Is it a response from... Yep, myself comes over to strike. No, he doesn't. Oh, he recalls, and then he storms a little bit. More storm coming in. Go back in there. And then he's going to try to take down this planetary siege tank setup, which I don't, as I mentioned previously, repair. He's repairing it. That's good. Repair it. The Immortals doing lots of damage, though. Yeah, you had to bring Immortals for that. He does come back in and kill the attempts to rebuild the third base of myself. That's annoying. RAMSFAN is expanded here, which is just sort of gutsy, man. Oh, the Storm is so good. Man, if you're not using Storm as a Protoss, you're playing the race entirely wrong. Just the wrongest you can be. He's not rebuilding with battle cruisers. He's making more Marines and Marauders, and he's heading back home. There's not a lot here from myself. I mean, he's at 90 army supply. Some of it's here, I guess. A bunch of probes hiding out. They should maybe try to rebuild that Nexus, sitting on 1,500 minerals and whatnot. So, look, RAMSFAN, he's doing fine. He's at 50 workers. He's at this Rich Vespine Geyser base. He's had this left base forever. It's mining out, actually. He needs to take these bases. It's freaking me out that he tried to expand here before he's tried to expand at the 6 o'clock. He's just like, well, the Protoss will look there, obviously. So, and these mules are on a fated cross-country journey. Truly amazing. This is weird. I like it. I like the weird lower level games. Top left-hand base from myself coming up. Maybe that's what the air weapons were for. He was planning on making battle cruisers the whole time. He just started the upgrades early. Smart. I like it. Not going to complain. He's getting advanced ballistics. You know, I feel like mass battle cruiser with Liberator support would be kind of incredible here. I really do. Sky Terran would not be too bad. There aren't that many stalkers, like I said. A lot of this, I mean, Storm is okay against BCs. This Colossus would be dead if it was mass BC. They'd really have nothing to do at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Myself's at 66 workers. He's got the better economy. He's 134 to 97 total supply. He's gonna, okay, all right. Face smashing into yet another missile turret tank planetary fortress base. The repair's not really working out. And again, the response here from RAMSFAN, he's trying, but he knows the Storm is endless. He's just so mad about this. Once Storm is out, y'all, look at myself Storms too. They're so good. Myself expanding to the right side of the map. Oh, this might just be one of those game-winning rampages. He's getting the high-capacity fuel tanks upgrade. He's just getting all the upgrades. Corporate reactor, at least he's getting some Ravens right now. That's nice. Every time he jumps in with his bio, he just gets them stormed into absolute oblivion. It's so sad. But there aren't any Immortals with this army, so killing the planetary is a surprisingly difficult endeavor here. The repair is amazing, but it's draining RAMSFAN's economy entirely. He has, like, no bank left at all. Finally, storming the SCVs, so they can't just repair this endlessly. The Colossus can outrange the Planetary. He's getting Yamato. Okay, look, and Hyperflight Rotors for the 0 Banshees he's made today. RAMSFAN is one of the absolute weirdest Terrans I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know what else to tell you other than that. These Colossus are so bad against buildings, especially with building armor here too. And there we go. As the mules get called down, that hurts. Okay, so the RAMSFAN techs into Mass Raven, because as you do at 23 minutes of a PvT, you go Mass Raven. What? Make battle. I guess you really can't afford that many battle cruisers, can you? It's expanded here again. Okay, all right. Okay, full surround there. Zealots on top of all of your bio. Got some Vikings out to try to deal with these dudes. Feedbacks on the Ravens. Gonna kill a bunch of Marines here, but definitely not gonna save the Planetary. It's so weird. I like it. Thanks for sending this in myself. This is a very, very, very odd PvT. I'm enjoying it immensely. Okay, look. He's getting Yamato. He's got the fusion core. Well, it's just for liberators, you might say. He doesn't have any of those. He has made one today. One today. Auto turret stuff, top left, murdering some things. Auto turret stuff, maybe. Yeah, auto turret stuff here at the 11 o'clock. Auto turret stuff here at the 12 o'clock. Gonna kill a bunch of probes. It's 15 to 32 workers. My stuff's still okay. But yeah, forces a full evacuation here of all of these workers. Stalkers try to deal with this. It doesn't go well for the Stalkers at all. In fact, my gosh, auto turret DPS is really, really good, as we all know. So, yes, the casual Mass Raven play transition. So I think myself could walk in here and probably just break into the natural base and kill everything in the main without too much resistance. He's at 155 to 60 army supply. A lot of RAMSFAN supply is in these Ravens, who have done some work, I guess. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. Not much resistance. Colossus, High Templar, ton of Zealots. Oh yeah, Zealots eating all of the siege tanks. Beautiful stuff there. And that's your GG. RAMSFAN taps out. Are you a Smurf? Says myself. No, you just play weird. RAMSFAN, you play so weird. I mean, look, yes, myself has really good storms, but that's something you can do at the Platinum Diamond level, which is where we are right now. Yeah, 125, 146 APM on average, for sure. RAMSFAN, you just got every upgrade known to man. Why? Look at that upgrade list. I've never seen an upgrade like this before. This is the list before. High-sec auto-tracking, building armor. Stim, combat shield, concussive shell, blue flame. Is that cloak for Banshees? I don't know. Either way, he didn't make any Banshees or Ghosts. Corvid reactor coming in. Yamato for the no battle cruisers ever. 3-3-3, fine. 3 air for the 1 liberator he built today. Drilling claws for the 0 widow mines he built. Transformation servos for the 0 Hellions or Hellbats he built. He did Magfield accelerator for the 0 cyclones he built. He did advanced ballistics for the 1 liberator he built. High capacity fuel tanks for the medevacs, fine I guess, and then hyperflight for the 0 banshees he built today. What was this game? And then you have the audacity to ask myself if he's a Smurf. You played weird, man. You played so utterly weird. I don't know what else to tell you right now, dude. Good grief. I just... Oh, RAMSFAN. I hope you watch this game. and learn. You don't make upgrades for stuff you don't make. That is the lesson here today. My self-storms are excellent. He expanded very, very well. His economy was better than RAMSFAN's, and that's about it, man. Colossus got some splash damage against the Marine Marauders. Got some Immortals to take down the planetary fortresses. Everything was good for myself. But RAMSFAN made so many baffling decisions. So many. Incredible. Incredible stuff. So, yeah, GG. I don't know what else to say. Myself, he probably should have died if RAMSFAN pushed in here before Storm was done. And again, brought some siege tanks with him and reinforced. He showed up here with like 10 Marines. He did some good work. He killed this, right? He killed this, but he just didn't make any more stuff and didn't send him up. And look, it's just 101 here. You make stuff, you add them to the army if you're crushing on the other side of the map. He does that, he wins. Instead, it turns into this weird game, very odd, where he ends up transitioning into Masked Raven at 20 minutes, because that's what you do. All right, that's it. That's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a very, very odd lower level game about Midnight Madness level. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw, what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension is before us. Our honor guides us.